There. Might help if I put my microphone on. So having a hell of a good dip and some ripple chips. Yeah, I got it, Skin Slip. It's okay. I got it. So Aiden was just wondering how me and Stout and everybody know each other. There's audio. There's audio now. You're hearing me. Jesus. Catch up to the actual present. Oh my god. There's audio. There's audio now. Holy shit. Screaming, no audio when there's audio. I know, it was like for 30 seconds. Chill. Yeah, and just to answer the... I know it was already kind of answered in the chat. We've known each other for literally about a decade online. And Stout Man's probably the one I've known longer than anybody else, followed by Garbage Gamer. Toon Man, of course, is my brother, so I've known him my whole life. And then Skin Slip joined the party around, I don't know, 2010, thereabouts, 2009. That is garlic dip. It's called Hell of a Good Dip. Garlic and Parmesan. I've got a few different flavors. I usually get them when they're on sale. And coincidentally, whenever there's dip on sale, chips are usually also on sale. So there you go. Just wanted a little something. You'd Sean say tuna, man. And then Bluto1992 joined just in the past year, although he's been a viewer forever. So, there you go. Yeah, Carlotte, you've been around for quite a while, too. Ow. See, I definitely enjoying Bioshock 2 so far. Ah, bright! So that was, yeah. So Bioshock 2, much like the original, is probably going to be longer episodes on YouTube. I'll just basically do sort of each session as an episode. Trying to slot it in between Ghostbusters and Alien Isolation for the Halloween playthroughs. But we would definitely hang out in real life, as it were, if we weren't separated by hundreds and hundreds of miles of distance. And not having our own private jets. But, yeah, actually, Stout and Skinslip got together last year, I think, and went to a horror convention together. So they actually met in person and did some videos there at the convention. Rosie's mom. That was Annetta. Yeah, a lot of people discovered me through the Dead Space playthroughs. It was one of the reasons I thought I should really get back to doing more gaming videos, which is why I've really made a big push with those over the past year or so. There's certainly a lot of games in my library that I've been meaning to play for ages, and I figure why keep all the fun to myself when I can share it with the world. And everybody in the world can see how much I suck at video games. My original first playthrough of Dead Space was in 2008, when when it was still fairly new. Oh wow, Great Red Shark, my Sandman video? You mean like the one where I had the clip of when I met Neil Gaiman? That was my third ever video blog on YouTube. That was from 2006. So if that was the one you watched when it was new, and you've been here basically since the beginning. So 8 years. Yeah, 2008 was also the year I started the Multimedia Chronicles, so that's been going almost as long. Multimedia Chronicles started in April of 2008. Dead Space, I think I started in November of 2008. It was released in October. And then just kept doing episodes until it was done. Easily my most viewed playthrough to date. I keep hoping something else will have similar viewership, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Huh. Ah, Robotech, yes. Good old Robotech. Robotech turned 30 last year, and of course, as expected, Harmony Gold did almost jack shit for the celebration. Oh, wow, really? You got permabanned, eh? That's for... Well, good. I'm glad you became less of a dickweed in the intervening years. I think we all had our dumbass years. We would all hang out with Duncan all the time. Duncan's awesome. And apparently large. Certainly large in his love of tea. Oh, Die Rugger. Oh my god, what an awesome show. That and Go Line. Remember we did those back to back. This ain't your daddy's Voltron. Oh really? Oh wow, Manic Prime. Awesome. The Shout Factory boards. Yeah, I was quite vocal on that board about that release. And then, of course, I contributed a bunch of commercials for my collection, which was nice. Nice to have those in there. What has Harmony Gold done with Robotech in the years? Really, not much, to be honest. We got Shadow Chronicles, and we got Love Live Alive. And then, that's pretty much it. Yes, I do need to bring back the rants. It was, another one of my more popular series. People just love the rage, man. There's certainly a lot I could rant about. All because of the Pringles. Well, Pringles are delicious. I'm certainly no stranger to being a fan of potato chips. Case in point. This isn't much of a review. Why don't I, hold on. I'll put the chips there. A little more color. There we go. Yeah. Ondelays. That is... Hold on. Just fold that so it doesn't get all over the place. It is hell of a good dip. Go over here, you can see a little better. I don't know why. Garlic and Parmesan. It's a sour cream dip, I think. Yeah. Sour cream chip dip. It's very good. Battery brand potato chips, yeah. This is Canada's no-name brand from President's Choice, Loblaws. Please just find anything and rant your ass off. Yeah, I was thinking when I do bring the rants back, it's not going to be specifically the HD rants. It'll just be sort of a general ranting day or whatever. Oh, Mr. Olympia, yeah, alright. Oh, yes. I am not shy when I get pissed off about something. Well, and if you watch my gaming, well, you've been watching my gaming for a while now, and you know when I get into gamer rage mode, like, holy shit, if you guys were watching when I played God of War a few nights ago, and I was having to go up this, I was having to drag this guy in a cage up a ramp to set him on fire at the top to unlock the next area. And it was just endlessly respawning enemies that liked to fight dirty, and it was really pissing me off. I got so mad. I was just like, oh, F-bombs, like an F-bomb every other word. It was crazy. Oh, yeah. Junik says, one of my favorites still today is your rants on the Thing prequel, on how the director and writers obviously didn't give a shit about continuity, and that all that practical effects after months of work were done for it were thrown out because a test group of idiot young teens who obviously sniffed too much paint said we need more CGI, and the movie was a complete flop to the original, which is sad because I would love more working with the Thing universe. Yeah, no kidding. You're definitely not alone in that opinion. That was a long review. I think I did that in 2 parts. Nipple cut? I didn't notice that, but it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? A rant about Laserdisc. Laserdisc, the format that no one respects, I think is what it was called. That was one of the very first HD rants. Actually, that was the last of the original HD rants. Yeah, at the end of that video, I asked everyone for suggestions on what to call my new multimedia show. And then the next episode was the very first episode of the Multimedia Chronicles. So a pretty significant episode you came in on there, Duncan. The beginning of the legend. Pre-A+ certification days. Oh god, the comments on those were so annoying. Suddenly everybody was a computer expert and had their thing to say. I'm like, fuck off, just all of you. Just thought you'd want to see it. I didn't expect to be lectured. Yes. Do we think 4K Blu-rays will grow in popularity faster than Blu-ray? That's hard to say. Apparently the adoption rate has been faster, supposedly. But then again, the adoption rate of Blu-ray was faster than DVD as well. I don't know. I honestly don't see 4K being anything other than a niche format. I think Blu-ray will remain the standard sort of high-definition format for a good number of years yet. They are still releasing new content on DVD, yes. It is now 2 generations behind. 3 if you include Blu-ray 3D in the mix. I think people cling to it simply because because it's cheaper. Simple as that. They take a hit on quality to be able to get more content for the same price. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, Bookhouse Boy did a great parody of me. I can't remember I think I had the audio at least in that reaction video. But sadly the original video is long gone because Boy closed his old channel. Oh my god, yes. I made that a separate clip actually, Aiden. The best Zaranyzerak moment there was the 3 Big Daddy fighting Bioshock going crazy as hell. That was the one where it glitched, right? And they just, even though I got killed and went back to the Vita Chamber, they were still angry and still trying to kill me. Like, I just could, there was no option. I would just, they were just immediately furious with me. And there was 3 of them. It was crazy. I think I called the, I singled it out, and I think I called it Bioshock Glitch of Rage. Yeah, it was crazy. It was hilarious, because it was just so ridiculous. Like, I had literally done nothing to piss them off. Oh, that's right, the last one, it was fine. It would have been fine if I had removed that proximity mine. That's right, he's just walking along. Do-do-do. Boom! It was you! It's like, you walked into it your own damn self, you idiot. It was crazy because I was in the Vita Chamber. And they were, like, attacking me in the Vita Chamber before I'd even opened the door. You could see, like, the drill coming through the Vita Chamber. It's, like, glitching, clipping through the door and stuff. So close to a Thing TV series. New Thing monsters and creatures. It's a new setting in Africa City. No way to keep it on ice. The Thing would find a way to trick the fire on the blood test, making it more dangerous. It would have been one epic thrill and suspense ride. And Sci-Fi said no. It cost too much, then no one wanted something like that, and instead wanted more asylum movies. Fuck's sake, Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi Channel has become like the Fox TV of sci-fi channels, you know? Oh god, Splatterhouse. The only game where I actually did not finish it out of sheer frustration. Final episode. Rage quit. Done. I did watch a playthrough on YouTube where somebody had managed to successfully finish it, and I don't know how the fuck he did it. He had obviously played it a lot, because he was way quicker on the draw with the, you know, the super moves and grabbing and throwing enemies and just all the stuff that you're supposed to do to succeed at it. Oh, I was enjoying it up to a point, but when it got to that last level, it was just, I mean, up to that point it was challenging but not impossible. But there was just no way to, I just couldn't do it. Oh, well, there you go. I like listening, S&I. This games and game design is something that just clicks with me. Yeah, well, and that's one of the reasons I love the Bioshock games as well, is just the art design in them is so beautiful. They really did a fantastic job on them. I'll flood my computer with horse porn. Hey, if we knew a way to do that, we totally would have, too. I'm gonna flood your computer with horse porn. Oh. They're killed off and brought back. So writers like her more than the actual villains, and everyone is like, you idiots. Enjoy which show? Hoping Sci-Fi would pick up. Oh, Ascension. Yeah. And fuck a certain YouTuber who keeps promoting them and their writers and directors because of his shitty taste. Yeah. Well. We all like what we like, right? Just gotta wonder. I don't know. Oh, well, there you go. See, Since says, I do know a way to flood your computer with horse porn, but it is quite elaborate. Stopped watching the Sci-Fi Channel. Yes, Sci-Fi. Years ago. In the UK, all the good shows on that channel, Stargate, etc., were actually shown on Sky One, the flagship satellite channel, not on the Sci-Fi Channel itself. Sky One and Sci-Fi had some agreement for those shows. This turned the Sci-Fi into the crappy Sci-Fi Channel. It still is here in the UK. What the fuck are the Geeky Squad into? Her name, the black woman villain. I'm not sure. I don't even know what show you're talking about. Looking at it in red. I must have missed what show you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, Gotham. Gotcha. I haven't seen very much of it. I don't know. I've heard good things though. I thought people were really liking that show. I don't know. I saw about half of the first season and I liked what I saw. Oh, Lex. I do. Hello. Hello. Well, see, I mean, the thing is with both Marvel and DC, both universes are multiverses. So I just look at different interpretations of the lore like that as being one of their alternate Earths. You know, this is the way it happened on this Earth. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean... I don't know, like... It's hard to kind of pin down a single master continuity at this point just because there's so much material. But, yeah. Lex was good. I still need to actually watch the rest of Lex. I watched the original 4-part miniseries several times and really enjoyed it. Because here in Canada, they actually showed it uncensored. So it had all the nudity and extra gory violence intact. But, I just picked up Batman vs. Superman today, so I have not had a chance to watch it yet. I don't know. It seems odd to me though that they're going in a like this dark, gritty direction with the DC movies, whereas I've always seen them as the more colorful, fantastical universe. Than, you know, I always saw Marvel as more the gritty, realistic one. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm only gonna watch the extended cut because. As far as I'm concerned, as far as Zack Snyder movies goes, the extended cuts are always better. So we'll see. Sci-Fi Channel. There has been some good stuff on Sci-Fi in recent years, though. Like I really liked Defiance, for example, and I liked the fact that they did it kind of as a multimedia thing, where they had the online RPG as a tie-in to it that had mission that was actually canon to the show. So you could play the game, and there was things that would happen in the game that would reference things from the show and whatnot. And then the show would reference things that happened in the game as well. So it was all intertwined, which is pretty cool. But you could enjoy either one on its own as well. So I really liked that aspect of it. The game itself was tons of fun. It's a post-apocalyptic world with some crazy aliens and shit, and good stuff. And yes, it does suck that it didn't get picked up for the fourth season. I did watch, but that said, I mean the way the third season ends, it's not bad for it to end there. Like it does kind of have an ending to it, but it's open ended enough that if they ever wanted to bring it back, they could. Yes, Batman: The Killing Joke is coming out this week. I thought it was already out because I'd heard about, I heard a lot of people had watched it, but apparently I was wrong. They found some other way to watch it, I guess. But yeah, so I ended up buying. So I was gonna get it today actually because I thought it was out, but it wasn't. So instead, I got Batman versus Superman. And there we go. I was gonna get one or the other basically. Oh, and I also got the corrected version of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Has that one erroneous shot of Sulu looking at Savick and speaking his line corrected. So it is as it should be. So now I can finally watch it. Yeah, that's true. You gotta remember, You gotta remember DC Comics at one point tried to be the dark gritty type and bad stories that were meh. Yeah. Huh. Oh, the digital version is out. That's how people have been seeing it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, with Sci-Fi Channel, it's like I found their TV shows generally are quite good, but their movies are really just B movie garbage. Like movies intentionally created to be crappy and cheesy, and it's like you're the Sci-Fi Channel. Why don't you do something a little classier? I mean the genre of science fiction is so vast, and there's such a wealth of material that could be adapted into movies, like novels, and do a series of novels or what have you. Get some science fiction, like notable science fiction authors, to write some movie scripts for you, and do those. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what I heard of Junix, was that a lot of people didn't like the prologue story they did with Batgirl. Said it kind of diminished her character, and yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, the digital version's coming 2 weeks before the Blu-ray. Yeah, because I just, I all I care about is the Blu-ray. I don't give a shit about the digital version. I don't need to see it 2 weeks before release. I can wait to see it in the best possible quality. Well, see, that's the thing. Sharknado, they did Sharknado. It was a success. So why didn't they just do something completely different after that? No, instead they got to keep milking Sharknado over and over and over and over and over. And it's just completely diminished their own brand, as far as I'm concerned. It's just, it's made their... It all started to go downhill when they changed their name to Sci-Fi, Well, and that's just it. It's cheap. I mean, the turnaround is very, like of expense to profit is very high, so they make a ton of money on them because they're so cheap to produce. Hey, Manic Prime's talking about the price of the Star Trek complete series sets. Yeah. Well, at the moment, you can get the original series complete series set fairly cheap. What was it? Bluto 1992 just picked it up for like $50. I saw it in Best Buy today for 65 Canadian. It's actually on sale right now. The Star Trek Next Generation complete series Blu-ray set went for about 109 a few weeks ago. Regular price is like 150, which actually isn't that bad considering how many episodes you get in there. It's like less than $1 an episode. So I don't know. But yeah, I definitely plan to get the Next Generation set. I also want to get the Enterprise set, and really hoping that the The animated series gets a one-off release at some point. The set that's horribly overpriced is the original Crew Collection set, the one that has the original series, the first 6 movies, and the animated series. And that's like $250, which is insane, considering how cheap you can get those individual things on their own. You know, so yeah. Sharknado 10. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. Wow. Sci-Fi is the new Yuva Bowl in more ways than one. Doesn't help they probably under new management, and from what I read, hate anything sci-fi, so we have a repeat of the Sixth Doctor, and that the company is run by someone who wants to kill it. Yeah, no kidding. It's ridiculous. Oh, I definitely get what you're referencing. Sixth Doctor got shafted, man. See some of the original necks. Oh, the huge silver kit, yeah, for $200. Yeah, when those originally came out, they were around $160, $170 each. You gotta understand though, that was at the dawn of TV on DVD. The studios didn't know what they should price them at, so they just, I don't know, $150 for a season. And X-Files was the same. But yeah. I agree. I absolutely agree, Ogenix. I love the Sixth Doctor as well. I like what little of him we got to see on screen. And if you have the chance to check out his audio adventures, it really shows just how they would have developed that Doctor on screen if they, if they had been able to do what they wanted to do. Now they've since done that, like developed the Sixth Doctor the way they always intended to, via the audio adventures, but the on-screen adventures definitely got shafted. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh, if you there's a great documentary on the Trial of a Time Lord set, which goes into considerable detail, very frank and honest interviews with everybody involved, including Colin Baker, about what actually happened at the time and why he was let go and what the whole situation was there. It's very, very interesting. I think it's just called Trials and Tribulations, and it basically gives you all the info about what went on behind the scenes during Colin's final season. Basically, they just wanted... I think you can see it on YouTube as well, actually. It's just like Doctor Who Trials and Tribulations. And it's an hour-long documentary all about the trouble the show was in at the time, and how Michael Grade was just being a cockbag. That is new Seth Angel, yes. Well, only on certain types of displays. This is the mukbang one. So I have the chat on here just to liven things up a little bit, because the first couple I did was just a close-up of me stuffing my face, and that wasn't very interesting. So set up the second camera, so I'll show the food down here, and then put the chat. Hold on, put the chat there. There's the chat. Oh, there's a delay with my camera. There. No, this way. Here, no, here. Where is it? There. No. Hang on. Goddamn delay. Stop finger. Where are you? There. Back up a bit. There. Oh. There you go. No problem, Mystic. I'm glad my incessant babbling about Doctor Who finally got you to check it out. Kind of laying the writing for the Sixth Doctor. Colin Baker's a great actor. Absolutely, yeah. Saying why waste money on something that's worse than Star Wars? Well, Michael Gray, there's an interview on one of them somewhere. There's a featurette called "Was Doctor Who Rubbish?" and it begins with an interview clip of Michael Gray saying that Doctor Who is rubbish. This is the guy who ran the BBC, and he's talking about his own product being rubbish. Like, that's great, yeah. I don't know. Well, see, right now, Junix, we have the same thing with Tom Rothman being put in any kind of position of power with movies, you know. Yeah. Whoa, what happened there? Chat was cleared by a moderator. What? Why did everything get cleared? Damn it, Matt Smith years. Well, that's funny. I can still see them here. Fuck Tom at Zaranyzerak. Hey! Tom Baker's going to be on Star Wars Rebels. That's right, he is. Yes. The whole chat was just wiped out. Crazy. You didn't see that at home there, folks, but here on Twitch, the whole chat just got cleared. Mysteriously. By someone. But you can see it all here. Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boo. I was going to say, yeah, Tom Baker was my doctor. And yes, Matt Smith years is an awesome collection. There's a couple of issues with the extras on it. Like it's missing the picture-in-picture commentary on Series 5. And it's missing all the commentaries on Series 7, which is kind of annoying. So if you're a true completist, you'll still need to get the Series 5 and Series 7 individual Blu-ray releases as well, like season sets. But which I'll probably do if I can find them on the cheap at some point. And then, what was I going to say? Yeah, but otherwise, I mean, the Matt Smith collection is great because it actually has a lot of exclusive extras as well that aren't in any other sets, such as the 5-ish Doctors reboot and some other stuff. One of the proms, I think, is on there, like the concerts they did. But, yeah, good times. It's a really good set. Rosie and I had an absolute blast. She absolutely loves the 11th Doctor, as do I. I think Matt Smith was fantastic and really, you know, made the role his own throughout his tenure. Great stuff. Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor. Yeah, the 7th Doctor. I mean, that was again kind of a troubled period. His first season is a little bit hit and miss. His second and third seasons were fantastic, though. I really liked Sylvester McCoy as the Doctor, and I really like the direction they were taking it in on those his two last seasons. And it's a shame that the series was canceled right when it was starting to get really good again. You know, and honestly, I mean, a lot of people talk shit about the 80s, but I always felt like the 80s wasn't as bad as everybody says it was. I mean, there were a few clunker stories, but I mean, so every era has that. And really, the only season I think was really, you know, lacking was Sylvester McCoy's first season, and even then, I don't consider it a full write-off. I mean, there's some stories in there that some fans absolutely hate that I love, like Paradise Towers, for example. Boy, fans hate that one, but I think it's just a really fun little, you know, satire. Oh, you got a 7th Doctor t-shirt? That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta get some more of the classic logo t-shirts, because I've got the diamond logo one, but it's actually falling apart now. You can't tell too bad in the videos because I'm far enough away, but yeah. Anyway, I think we should probably get back to some BioShock. What do you guys think? I think that's a sufficiently lengthy break. So let's get back to it, shall we? I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes here.